Next on Saban's VR Troopers, Zictor has a dangerous mutating device.
Humans exposed to the pulse gradually turn into mutants, but it works only in the virtual world.
JB is attacked by Skugs in battle grid mode and is exposed to the mutating pulse.
What's happening to me?
JB!
With JB fully transformed, he fights with Grimlord's army against Ryan. Can Ryan and Caitlin stop Grimlord from turning JB into one of his mutants? Find out next time on Saban's VR Troopers.
And surprisingly, VR Troopers was aimed at a more mature audience than Power Rangers. Welcome back, my fellow agents. It is I, X7, your agent of interdimensional awesome, and the host of Zenrama, the podcast of heroes and monsters. Today we are looking at one issue of Sentai magazine. It's number 5, which was the special all-color issue. It cost $1 more. I think that says $3.95 there. And it was worth it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot I need to, well, be that as it may, before we get too much further into it, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the shows, the couple of movies we'll talk about, and all that. And now, on with the show. X7 here, and today I did remember to get out my copy of Sentai number 5, full color. It's more a comic book I never read. Sorry, guys, but it's beautiful. It's in great shape. Not that that really matters to me. But look at that, Ultra 7, the Sinar Ultra 7. Yeah. Looks. Oh, Kip Dotto wrote that. How about that? There's a name from the past. And there's the letters pages. We will talk about this because there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice artwork. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pages of letters. It's awesome. But there it is, issue 5, all in color, all about the U.S. invasion, Power Rangers, the second season that wasn't supposed to happen but did, VR Troopers, Gridman, or whatever the nonsense was. Well, they even got the first Spider-Man, which is a lot of fun. First article, in-depth article about Spider-Man, which again, far more correct than I would have liked it to have been because I really wanted to love the show. And I do like it a lot. And had I seen it as a kid, I probably would have loved it. But I did not because, of course, we didn't get anything cool over here in Fossil Bed. All right, here's my issue. This was published November 1st, 1994. September, October. It was 2 months after issue 4. And it was the 40-page American Sentai issue, which, meh. So here's the beginning, tells you where everything is. And then we see Godzilla's new movie, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. I haven't seen it in a very long time. And I remember enjoying it at the time more than I thought I would. But here's a bit of the trailer. Let me know what you think. Remember those days of people that would just say they would compliment any movie ever just to get their name out there? Yeah. As far as outstanding science fiction movie, well, I don't know about that. But at some point in time, I'll get around to reviewing all of the second series of Godzilla movies. So here, there's a Power Ranger split. Oh, that must have been when the 3 of them wanted more money and they said they shipped them off. And Ultraman sees red. So The Ultraman, which is a fun show, cartoon Ultraman, although I still prefer live action. This did give us a wide variety of monsters. And The American Godzilla. Oh, I don't like that version either, but I like it a lot more than what we got in 1998. Remember, that's still 4 years away. Oh, and before we get that, let's watch a little of the Ultraman.
When our world is suddenly overrun by monstrous creatures, who can stop them? Ultraman. When our planet is imperiled by environmental disasters, who can reverse the harm? Ultraman. When our Earth is threatened with total destruction, who can protect us?
Ultraman!
The Ultraman, a worldwide intergalactic superhero. Jeffrey Cooper.
30 years ago, 33 years ago ish, who knew you'd be able to find promos that they were trying to use to sell these shows to? So, Power Rangers, the return of the more phenomenal episode guide. So, this is the next set of episodes that they're like, we need to get more out because they only made 41. We have the White Ranger showing up, who was from Die Ranger. There you are. And they tell us where he came from, Kiba Ranger, if you want to know more about it. I've not seen that, though. Mr. Owari himself said I probably would really enjoy it. And now we get to the VR Troopers, but we've already seen their promo. I've seen all of Metaldar. I've not seen a full Space Sheriff. So, I liked Metaldar. It's not Kikaider, trust me, but it's pretty good. There they are, VR Troopers. So they talk about Spielban and Metaldar here, and then we go into the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which I actually did watch all of and enjoyed it okay. I mean, there he is. That's I don't know what they called him in Samurai Squad, but he's Gridman. Let's watch a little bit of the Cyber Squad preview.
Check it out. Channel 11's got this cool new show called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. It's about these dudes who get sucked into computers and turn into superheroes. It's pretty cool and stuff, but they gotta fight this major bad guy named Kilokon. Plus, Kilokon cheats because he's got help on the outside from this evil computer geek Malcolm. Malcolm makes these mega computer monsters that could squash the squad, and maybe even the world. The battle continues, weekdays at 5 only on Channel 11.
You are watching Zenorama, the podcast of heroes and monsters on KXNO, part of the Zenorama Broadcasting Network. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program. So we did stop for station identification there as well, because that was the next slide that was up, and I thought, what the heck? So interestingly enough, or sadly enough, the voice of Keela Khan was provided by Tim Curry, who passed away today, right after Dolly Parton did yesterday. And so this episode is dedicated to him. We've seen him, of course, in Rocky Horror, and we'll get around to Legend and probably never get around to Home Alone, but yeah. So anyway, bless you, Tim Curry. You are missed already, and thank you for all the memories. So, Gridman, there he is. Now, I've watched an episode, like 4 episodes of the first 4 episodes of Gridman. Granted, it was not subtitled, but I couldn't stand it. I mean, the effects were video. I mean, from that time frame. The monsters are cool. The fights were good. But those kids there were just obnoxious. And again, not subtitled. Couldn't understand much about it. And not that Gridman was Cyber Squad was any better, but still. Okay, now we talk about Kip Dotto there writing about Ultra 7 and the Sinar dub and what happened to the original Australian one, which I've seen 2 episodes of, and it's not good. it's not bad, but it's no Titra or Peter Fernandez had no hand in it. So, and then we get to Spider-Man, or Spider-Man as he should be called, Leopardon, and this is the first in-depth really episode. And they talk about it. Let's see. It is Yoshihiro Mariyama who writes about it and talks about the good things, which is the action, the bad things. Apparently, Leopardon got stolen. The costume, or the robot costume, got stolen right away, which is why you see so much stock footage. And we didn't even need it. I mean, they should have had every fifth or sixth episode to have the robot in it. It would have been just fine. Make it a rare thing instead of in every episode to eat up time. Blah blah blah. And the plots was a different kid of the week in trouble sort of thing, which Takya had a little brother. They could have used him more often, but it's not bad, and it does have Kaketsu Zubat making an unofficial showing in there. But there he is, an emissary from hell, and now he's officially Marvel canon. So better show up in the final Across the Spider-Verse movie. And then they have an interview with David Zordon Fielding, which is fascinating. And then we get to the 9 pages of fan letters. And it's so awesome. Now there's John Marshall responding to things. Thanks. Space Giants 2. Yeah. And I'm trying to think if I know anyone else in here. There are a couple more. I'm looking, but again, there's so much fun to read. This is from Brazil, and some nice artwork, as mentioned. And there's, well, if you know him, you know him. He's very energetic and excited about this sort of thing. He was very pro Ultraman, the Ultimate Hero, too, and then had to kind of backpedal hard on that. And we get to, let's see, I thought there was Sonny. Doesn't have a name there. Jeff Carpenter, and there's Mr. Owari, and more people. And we'll see a few more of that. That's the end of the episode. The end of the issue. It's bittersweet to look at now, because we were all so excited, and it was going to get acceptance, and then it turned into what it is now, which is a fandom that's tiny and thinks it's bigger than it is and more important than it is. Some of them, not all of them. Some of us just have fun, right? Certainly, I'm not one of those. Kaida makes her obligatory appearance, and that episode is still wrapped, or that volume of Kikaida number 9 is still wrapped. If you can want it, it's on eBay. I still give it 5.5 cubes. It was such a good idea, and it just was ahead of its time, but also right when the comic books were busting, and have never recovered since then to their glory days. So I'm glad that the Antarctic Press is still about, and I'm glad they tried this experiment. And you know what to do if you are leaving.
The Shogun Warriors. Guy King with rocket boosters. Great Mazinga with rocket launcher.
Look, it's Godzilla!
Is he friend or foe? You can decide.
Wow.
Launch his claw. Imagine his breath is a blast of fire.
Good warning!
The large Shogun Warriors and Godzilla. They're ready to strike when you are. The Shogun Warriors, Great Mazinga, Guy King, and Godzilla, each sold separately. Accessories not for use with smaller Shogun Warriors from Mattel.
Tomorrow we will be showing or talking about episodes 9 through 12 of The Adventures of Superman Season 1. And so far they're pretty fun. I haven't watched episode 12 just yet, but we're getting close. Anyway, until that next assignment, my fellow agents, this is X7 signing off and phasing out. And remember, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Thank you, Joan Jett. Be seeing you.
Wherever the target is danger, into the fray leaps the mighty man of steel, racing with supersonic speed to exploding excitement, bolting fearlessly into violence and villainy. No human onslaught can stay him. Super invincible, zooming out of the skies and crashing through into the very teeth of hair-raising peril. A towering hero booming with super action.